retail turnover lifted 0.9% in September, up 2% since last year. But fresh research from the Australian Retailers Association shows smaller retailers are still facing an uncertain future. And with Christmas just under 2 months away, it is a reminder to shop and support local. Let's bring in Fleur Brown from the Australian Retailers Association now. Fleur, good to see you. Thanks for your time. Everything certainly feels very expensive these days, and your survey seems to back this up. I see more than half of small and medium retailers are telling you that they've been forced to pass on those higher costs to customers.
Yeah, look, it's a battle out there for consumers, but also for retailers, particularly small retailers. We looked at this a quarter ago, and we've revisited the small retail index with American Express. Just to look specifically at what the challenges are for small business. And unfortunately, the results are telling us that there's a lot of uncertainty out there and so many challenges for these businesses to face as they head into the really important Christmas trading period.
And what is your expectation more broadly as to how that Christmas season will treat retailers this year? Is the cost of living crisis going to impact spending, do you think?
Look, uncertainty is still the word. Again, all eyes are turned to the RBA decision next Tuesday, and that will determine the fortunes in many respects for retailers and also, of course, for Australians when it comes to how much they spend for Christmas. We're hoping that rates will stay on hold, and that will give a little bit more optimism for retailers. What we're looking at projection-wise at the moment is something very similar to last year, which sounds okay, but when you look beneath those numbers, of course, there's a whole lot of price increases that retailers have to pay as well when it comes to the costs of purchasing those goods and services and passing them on themselves. So it's a flat to negative result in many ways if it stays the same as last year.
Fleur, I almost gave myself a heart attack earlier when I did the maths and counted that it's just 8 weeks today until Christmas Day. It's crept up on a lot of us this year, I think. In terms of when to shop, viewers watching this will know that there's a lot of sales that are about to be announced in the next 8 weeks or so. Tell us, when do you do your shopping? When's the best time to grab a bargain, do you think?
Well, look, I think it is about being planned. And so certainly we know Australians are trying to plan ahead so that they can grab that bargain. And there will be some significant sales events like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I'm a continual shopper. So I tend to, if I see something that I think suits someone, I'll grab it, because the other concern for many Australians, of course, is whether they'll get what they want. Retailers do stock up, but of course things do sell out as well. So I'm one of those, grab it when you see it kind of shoppers. But for many, they're starting to check that list and make sure that they're purchasing now ahead of deadlines for delivery as well. So whilst things have eased significantly since the pandemic, there still is that concern about getting in early, getting the bargains, getting the products that you want and getting them to the people that you love on time.
Yes, definitely less stressful to do it along the way. I think, Fleur Brown, appreciate the tips and your time. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Ash.